It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Cleveland. And certainly this is a game with playoff implications, as a win here would guarantee them the best record in the Eastern Conference.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career. The historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Holiday left side. The jump hook. And Bogut with the nice basket inside.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Boston Celtics. They get the rebound in the air. And there's the nice layup by Irving.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Cleveland on defense. Evans kicks to Davis. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Evans. He's covered by Irving. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Holiday. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Cunningham kicks to Bogut and stolen by Love. Here's Irving, and Davis sends it back. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Irving against Holiday, kicks it to Mozgov. James left side. Irving against Holiday, and it's sent back by Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Holiday with it, guarded now by Irving. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Knocks it loose.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's LeBron, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here is Holiday after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Cunningham. He dishes it to Bogut. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
LeBron kicks to Irving. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. James with it. Cunningham's there. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's gotten more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kufis checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Irving. Now here's Boozer. Nobody near Allen. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
Here's Williams. Dishes to Thompson. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. And a wide open look for James. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And there's the feed to Boozer. Little turnaround, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Anderson passes to Boozer. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. LeBron dishes to Williams. Thompson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected. When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim, not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Kyrie Irving. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kosta Koufos. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Dellavedova in at the shooting guard. And the Pelicans making a change here. Bogut's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Davis against Irving. Outside, Davis. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. Dellavedova, the pass to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Out to Shumpert. Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Anderson. Irving dishes to Love. Passes it to Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Evans kicks to Davis. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Outside, Davis. Anderson, a screen on Shumpert. On the wing, Granger to the paint. Anderson passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Irving. He's got 9 to the inside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Granger, a screen on Love. Here's Davis. Mozgov with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 4 on the shot clock. Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving drives in. Inside. Love dishes to Irving. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Boozer comes in for Anderson. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Ray Allen. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mo Williams is checked in for Iman Shumpert. Evans against Williams. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Here's Irving and Boozer with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Got a piece of it.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
No good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And he gets it to go. Boozer's gone 2 of 3 from the field. On the wing, Williams launches it. Good, and the assist goes to James. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Boozer. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Boozer's got 4 this quarter.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Irving kicks to LeBron. To the paint. Mozgov. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Evans outside. Mozgov with the block. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Love. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Evans outside. On deep. And he gets it to go.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period as it was just. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Bogut out there with Davis, and it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. It's Davis on the wing. Mozgov covering. Davis dishes to Evans. They get it again. Bogut kicks to Evans. Holiday, the pass to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Shoots a fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 9 points for Anthony Davis. One of the first things you notice about Anthony Davis is how long and athletic he is. He can get by most other big men, and he's got, Clark, as you like to say, that feathery shot, that feathery touch.
Yep, cotton candy soft is that jumper, and you've got to respect it. But he can also up-fake you with one dribble, posterize you.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Cleveland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Agins is checked in. Kufis checked in for Cleveland. Davis drives in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful. And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
There's a good screen. Irving for three. And goes to Koufos. Picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ray Allen is checked in for New Orleans. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Holiday dishes to Davis. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, they're still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Davis. 11 points in the game.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Allen outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball going up court. Shumpert, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Ryan Anderson is checked in for Cunningham. The dish now to Davis. Outside Holiday. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Tony Douglas is checked in for New Orleans. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. Douglas kicks to Davis. With the fadeaway. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's the screen. Williams kicks to LeBron. There's a screen by Williams. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen kicks to Anderson. To tie. That's good. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The drive by James, and good on the basket. Book it. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those touches down the stretch. And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
So for the Pelicans, Andrew Bogut checked in for Alexis Ajinça, and Carlos Boozer is subbed in for Davis. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Koufos, and it's Kevin Love in for Tristan Thompson. The drive by James. There's the bucket. Good. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Boozer. Bank shot. No good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Love with the screen on Allen. Fires from from the wing. LeBron, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Williams passes to Dellavedova. Mozgov with it. Boozer picks him up. Mozgov with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Douglas. He's tightly guarded. Bogut with a screen on James. Here's Boozer. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. The Pelicans trail. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bogut. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Evans. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Davis missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Thompson, a screen on Holiday. Irving attacking. Here's Mozgov. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Timofey Mozgov. Pelicans trail by 4. And Holiday kicks to Bogut. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. James with it. Bogut picks him up. James outside. From deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Here's Bogut, and he goes in for the dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Holiday against Irving. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Irving. Pelicans trail by 5. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. Jacks up a 3. And it's Evans missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Davis dishes to Cunningham. Davis kicks to Bogut. New Orleans moving the ball around. That's good. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Thompson sets the pick for Irving, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. James in the post. Cunningham's there, but he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Thompson sets the pick for James, and he slams it down right on top of Andrew, putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. He kicks to Thompson. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Here's Davis. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're leading by 1. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Bogut. Granger comes in for Dante Cunningham. Allen's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. Picked by Mozgov. LeBron kicks to Irving. Right side Shumpert feeds it to James. Out left to the wing. Oh, wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving kicks to James, puts one up from 19, and right on target. Good. James has got 17 points here in the second half. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Picked by Mozgov. Off the pick. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They get the rebound, and there's the pass to Douglas. Anderson outside. Fires the 3. Davis, the pass to Douglas. Granger from outside, nails it! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Timeout called. Cleveland. They're up by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
For the tie. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the horn had really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And this game is not over. The officials are ruling that the shot will count, and we, Greg, are going to overtime.
How about that? I mean, what a fantastic end to regulation. This game has been terrific from the start. Really glad we get some overtime to enjoy a little bit more of it.
I agree. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson down low with Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving at the point. James kicks to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Holiday. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Irving dishes to Mozgov. James outside. Here's the floater. Goes back up. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game. And you know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Evans. Again, the Pelicans score. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. 1:46 left in the first overtime. Off the inbound, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Holiday. On the wing, Evans. Davis kicks to Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Irving, another miss by Irving. Well for New Orleans, shooting well, 50% from the floor. Holiday left side. All sorts of time. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shumpert passes to Irving. Back to Shumpert. For 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 58 seconds left in overtime. Outside Holiday. Kicks to Davis. On the wing, Evans. He dishes it to Bogut. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Shumpert. And Thompson kicks to James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron. An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 19 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Evans. Bogut with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. New Orleans making some changes here. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Bogut. Granger comes in for Cunningham. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're losing by 3. 20 seconds left in overtime. Anderson against Shumpert. The 3. It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
James outside. Thompson, a screen on Granger. Lets it go with a 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. So it's the Pelicans now. Shumpert against Evans to the right side. Anderson right side. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Here's Ajinça. That's short off the rim. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Shumpert dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Love. James against Holiday. The turnaround. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Shumpert. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most crucial time.
And you love to see games played this well. It's not just about making shots. It's about making plays, particularly on the defensive end.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Cunningham comes in for Ray Allen. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Douglas with it. To the middle. Davis inside. Mozgov covering. And that one's good by Davis.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're losing by 2. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Love kicks to LeBron and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Davis. Fades and shoots. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
LeBron outside. Dishes it to Irving. And it's Mozgov in the corner.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right. Check out the game for Mozgov. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. He's piling up the rejection to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Davis, the pass to Douglas. Back to Davis. Over to the left wing. A 3 from Anderson. Shumpert with some nice D.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Davis down low. Mozgov on him with the fadeaway. And Davis can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Late in overtime, they've got a chance to take the lead.
By far the biggest possession of this game.
LeBron outside. The feed now to Mozgov. Douglas with the steal. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Evans outside. Here's Davis, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. Well, it's official. They will go to the replay. You know, it's no sure thing that he didn't get that shut off before the buzzer. Boy, what a turn of events this would be.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they've won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin. Harlan saying thank you for watching
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. Kenny, what did you think?
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D has all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. And he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.